And going back to dogs, I think about all the foods that we give them, and because of the foods, they have built they have lost immunities, and they're more prone to sickness, and that's why we have to give them all these shots now. And just like that, we in turn, because of the way they have raised us, we're starting to evolve in a manner that we have lost a lot of our primitive needs, like thicker bones. The bones become thinner as we become less active, but on the same note, tendons start to grow. Our tendons have grown because you got to remember, back in the cave era, man was forced as a child even to go out and hunt and lift heavy carcasses and fight wild animals, stabbing, causing a sort of workout of the muscles for a child, in which current science today shows that kids that work out tend to have their growth stunted. And not only that, but their tendons are stunted too. The growth in the tendon doesn't grow out as much, so they're less able to use their tendon strength. So they're not as strong at doing regular things. Now you gotta remember, early man was very short and not very flexible. So most of them had to rely on an adrenaline rush just to do any basic fighting back in that time, where the adrenal gland must have been much larger in order to survive, because we'd have to access more adrenaline, we'd have to access more tenths of our strength just to survive when we got tendons that aren't even fully grown. And over the years, there are chemicals that we have stopped producing that because of the way that we eat, we now need certain shots pumped into us, and we just need all these different things pumped into us, as those things create other weaknesses and that we can become ill to. Little by little becoming ever more fragile. Just as the Greys, but we're easily thousands of years away from them. For it would be just as hard to turn a dog into an equal to a man in intelligence. It would be fairly difficult as well.